Alright, so this is a slightly different video, half testing this different camera. I was using the DSLR to film and it wasn't really working very well. And as you could tell if you watched any of my other videos. And also to show people what I did here, my wife has a reasonable amount, not a lot, a reasonable amount of things that need to be hand washed and then hung flat or laid flat to dry. And we have this old like IKEA table that one of the kids was using as an art desk here as a laundry table in the basement. But every time she did laundry with those delicates, she would cover the entire table. And I'm in the middle of laundry here, so it's kind of covered. But if there's delicates all over it, then I have no staging area for my laundry. No one does. So I made this thing. See if you can see it. It's a rack that currently it has 3 levels, and it's a screen. So this is fiberglass screening, and I used some of this cheap angle from the Home Depot, and this comes out. And the other end comes out, and I welded on these little brackets. So I had some angle iron. There it is right there. And I welded on some angle iron on both sides. So there's another one right here. And then this piece of wood has a little slot in it that I cut with my table saw blade. And I just put some spline in there to hold the screening in. And then I spaced these far enough out so that these pieces of wood can slide right in there and in there. And then I can have these shelves. So I'll see if I can show you properly. So there's the other side, just pops out. This side pops out. And then I can roll this up, take it out of the way, pop these sides out. I'm going to have to keep going back and forth here. But it's less troublesome than having the entire table caught up with stuff that's drying for days. Because when it's laying flat on a table, it takes a long time to dry. So here's the last one, or at least the last one in my setup. It pops out, and it pops out of here, and it pops out of there. Alright, so there's the 3. They fold up pretty small, at least lengthwise, I mean this way. They're kind of long, but you could make them as long as you wanted. And here's a detail of these pieces here, a little corner, little piece of angle cut off and then really poorly welded, but it holds. So there's 3 of them, and I put them all together and marked them so that they're all kind of in the same spot. And up here, if that's the best place, I welded a little hinge on the end of this angle. So here's the hinge, like a long strap hinge. And then I welded this piece here. This piece of rod that I had left over from something else so that it couldn't go past straight. So I can hang it up like this, and have a little piece of rope here. And bam! So that one just disappeared. And now, this is empty now, where it used to be a little one of these things. And then when I want to use it again, just pop it off the rope and bring it down. And with that there, it's a good view I think maybe, it can't go farther than straight. So I can tension the screen and keep it tense enough so that it doesn't sag too much. And this will not go past straight. So let's put this one back up. you go. And we'll come down and get this one. They're all the same. There's the hinge. Here it comes. Put the cord on it. And that one's gone. No problem. This one. I got a light fixture up here in the way. This one comes back. Comes up to this string. And probably somebody could think of a better way of hanging these, but this is what I did. Pretty simple. This one's really out of the way, so I leave this one down most of the time. But it does go up. You get hung up like the rest of them. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then here are the screens, the flat drying surfaces, and I just put a couple of these big hooks, these big garage hooks up in the ceiling here, and I bent them open a little bit so that, well, actually I have to take this one down in order to get that up, unless I want to slide it in from the side. Just to show you, it goes in this hook, and it goes over to the other hook. If I'm careful putting it away. And then all 3 of them fit up there. So the whole thing just disappears, goes away. And now there's nothing blocking, nothing to hit your head on, nothing. I get the laundry table back. Everybody gets to use the laundry table. And when we need it, we just unfold that thing. It takes like a minute if you're not holding a camera in your hand. And you're done. So let me know if you want any more detail about that. It's really pretty simple, but I don't know that I showed it as well as I should have. There's another shot. So I just took a little piece of angle and welded it on to make a little box with 1 open end, and 2 and 3, and you could put another one up here. You could put 2 more up here. There's plenty of room. You could put it in any laundry room. Alright, so good luck with that.